Up it goes again from Luke McGrath.
For us to be 29-14 down, not to be too stressed from being out of the pitch. The lads they're pretty clear in their heads about what they need to do, and there was individual errors that cost us and system stuff that we spoke about. But the guys on the field stayed composed. Ross Byrne is great chat out there. He controlled the game where we needed to. We built those scores quite well. We built the scores we got. I thought the maul was cracking try off that maul. We stayed nice and compact, and when we pick and went, again there's composure, there's a bit more patience in us, and understanding this is how we can stress opposition teams. We stuck to the plan, in attack quite well, and we got our result. And I think it's huge for us as a group to go away. We don't want to be stressed like that, 29-14, but to work our way into scoring positions, score, and then get the result in the end. We're a little bit lucky. We're not exactly happy with the performance, but geez, I think there's no team back in their base now on a Monday after their first game totally happy with performance. So we've worked on this, and we'll address it now. There's always going to be players returning back this time of the season, so we'll see how they go through the week. It's timely because it's a huge game. It's a tricky start for us away to Cardiff, which was great. Well, the result was great. The performance was something that we need to address. But away to Scarlets again in the second game, which there's a lot of history there. We played them 4 times last season, and in some big games. So there's a bit of history there. We'll need to have an improved performance, and getting some players back in is a help, I suppose. It's a challenge. In some ways, mentally, you're straight on it because everyone understands the difficulty when you're away and away, especially to Welsh opposition. So, in lots of ways, it's tricky. The fixtures are tricky, but for us as a group, it was easy to get our heads around, and we got to work quite early. We had that week off. We didn't play a third game. We had that week off to prep, which went well, and we got stuck in, and I think we needed to do that to get a result over there. From line-out, we conceded some tries, and today is about probably us understanding how that happened, and it goes all the way back to how we defended the line-out. What was the seam like? Did we get narrow? Why did we get narrow? Those whole full decisions after the first breakdown. It's going back and understanding how we can improve in that, how we can stick to our systems, and we certainly can be better at it. And that's what this morning's about, is understanding that, and then obviously we'll go on the field and practice.